Good day, you are watching InfoHub Studios. For international and local news updates on coronavirus, today is April 11, 2021. Our first story of the day is from India. India's COVID-19 infections, deaths surge as migrants start to flee cities. India has recorded another record number of new COVID-19 infections and daily deaths hit their highest in more than 5 months, as it battles a second wave of infections and states complain of a persistent vaccine shortage, Reuters reports. Evoking memories of the last national lockdown when tens of thousands of people walked on foot back to their homes, hundreds of migrants in badly affected Mumbai packed into trains as bars, malls and restaurants have again been forced to down shutters. Mumbai in lockdown as Indian vaccines run short. India's most coronavirus-hit state Maharashtra went into a weekend lockdown as the country battles exploding infection numbers and vaccine shortages. Having let its guard down with mass religious festivals, political rallies and spectators at cricket matches, the world's second most populous nation has added more than 1 million new infections since late March, AFP reports. Many states are tightening the screw, in particular the epicenter Maharashtra and its capital Mumbai, where restaurants are shut and public gatherings of more than 5 people are banned. Every weekend from Saturday until the end of April, the state's 125 million people are confined to their homes unless shopping for food, medicine or traveling. Meanwhile, India's drive to vaccinate its 1.3 billion people also looks to be hitting problems, with just 94 million shots provided so far and stocks running low. South Asia surpasses grim milestone of 15 meters COVID-19 cases, Reuters tally. Coronavirus infections in the South Asia sub-region have surpassed the grim milestone of 15 million, a Reuters tally shows, led by India's record daily infections and vaccine shortages. South Asia, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Bhutan, Nepal, Maldives, and Sri Lanka, accounts for 11% of global cases and almost 6% of deaths. India, the country with the third highest coronavirus total, accounts for over 84% of South Asia's cases and deaths. Pakistan, the second hardest hit in the region, is in its third wave, recording more than 700,000 cases and 15,000 related deaths. It has seen a sharp rise in cases in the past 10 days. Officials say there are now more people in intensive care than at any other point during the pandemic. Our next story is from China. China's COVID-19 vaccine output to hit 3 billion by year-end, official. China will likely have produced 3 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccines by the end of the year, a National Health Commission official said. Zheng Zhongwei, who also heads a team coordinating the country's COVID-19 vaccine development projects, made the comment during an industry event in the city of Chengdu in southwestern China's Sichuan province. In the second half of this year, we are fully capable of meeting our own demand, Zheng said. Our third story is from Iran. Iran orders 10-day shutdown amid fourth wave of coronavirus pandemic. Iran imposed a 10-day lockdown across most of the country to curb the spread of a fourth wave of the coronavirus pandemic, state media reported. The lockdown affects 23 of the country's 31 provinces, Health Ministry spokesman Alireza Razi said. Businesses, schools, theaters and sports facilities have been forced to shut and gatherings are banned during the holy fasting month of Ramadan that begins on Wednesday. Iran's coronavirus cases have surpassed 2 million with a new daily average of over 20,000 infections over the past week, according to the health ministry. It has reported more than 64,000 fatalities. Our final story is from the continent of Africa. Calls to tackle vaccine hesitancy as African Union drops AstraZeneca. Wariness about taking AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine in Africa could be compounded by the African Union's decision to halt plans to procure the shot, health experts said, calling for public awareness programs to fight misinformation. The African Union said its announcement was not related to recent findings by European and British medicine regulators that there are possible links between the vaccine and extremely rare blood clots, but rather a case of diversifying options. Still, experts said the timing of the announcement could fuel vaccine hesitancy. That's it for now. Please subscribe and click bell icon to stay tuned and updated for more information on developments about coronavirus from around the world at